As the assassin was about to shoot, a charming woman suddenly appeared in his scope. The well-trained assassin quickly turned his sights to the target, but the man's instinct made him look at her again. The assassin realized the danger of distraction, so he calmed his mind and looked at his watch. His heart rate was 65, which was his best state. Carl held the gun tightly and concentrated. He was ready to pull the trigger and kill with one shot. So far, he has not missed a shot. When the rich man appeared in front of him again, Carl decisively pulled the trigger, but unexpectedly, the woman suddenly moved her body and blocked his bullet. Carl immediately loaded the gun, prepared to fire the second shot, but the bodyguard was very experienced, and he quickly drew the curtain to block his employer. This meant that his mission failed, so he did not hesitate to put down the sniper rifle. Then, he put on his helmet and hurried downstairs. He rode the motorcycle parked at the door. When the police car roared up, Carl had already left the alley and threw away the magazine. Then he threw away his equipment and changed his route to avoid the police car. Finally, he threw his helmet into the river. After everything was ready, he came to a convenience store. In a flash, he took off his clothes. He quickly wiped off the scars on his body. He even shaved carefully. When he left, he sprayed a lot of perfume to cover the smell. Everything was ready before he came to the nearby streets. He called a taxi and went straight to the airport. Before entering the airport, he took out the last pistol, cleaned the pistol for possible fingerprints, and quietly threw it into the trash can. But when he passed the security check, he found a police dog staring at him. Although Carl wiped off the smell on his body, he didn't want to risk his life, so he decided to give up the flight. He went to the bathroom and scrubbed his body again. Every little detail could be the reason for failure, so Carl didn't dare to be careless. So he bought another flight ticket. Just as he was about to board the plane, his contact called him. His cold voice told Carl that because you failed, the client will not let you go. Carl understood that when you murder an important person, failure only means that he is now a prey. After hanging up the phone, Carl threw away the phone call. In order to avoid being tracked, he stepped on the phone without hesitation. Despite this, Carl remained vigilant during the flight. He kept an eye on his surroundings. He noticed that a man in sunglasses seemed to be watching him. As soon as he got off the plane, Carl used a fake ID to transfer. But when he arrived at the next terminal, the man in sunglasses appeared again. Carl was convinced that he was being followed, so he immediately changed his flight ticket for the next morning. He checked into the airport hotel. The next day, Carl finally reached the hiding place by plane. He drove a long way in his truck, through the fields and along the deserted road. He checks if anyone is following him. Soon, Carl finally reaches his farm. Can Carl save his family and escape?